Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 US states with the highest crime rates. Are you worried about the crime rate where you live? Or maybe you're planning a move and want to know which states have high crime rates. It's normal to feel concerned about safety. After all, everyone wants to live in a peaceful area. This video will guide you through understanding what contributes to crime rates and take a closer look at the top 10 states with the highest ones. We'll discuss both violent crimes, like murders and assaults, and property crimes such as burglaries and thefts. By the end of this video, you'll be better informed about these crucial aspects of safety across different states. Don't miss out. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 US states with the highest crime rates. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 US states with the highest crime rates. Number 10. South Dakota. South Dakota has seen its share of challenges in crime rates. FBI data from the recent report indicates a rise in certain crimes, following a national trend. This state might not make headlines as often, but it holds the 31st spot for violent crime rates across the country. Even more worrying, homicide rates soared by 109% between 2012 and 2023. Sioux Falls stands out for its violent incidents among cities in South Dakota, marking it as one of the state's most dangerous places. Despite an overall lower total crime rate that ranks it as the 18th safest among states, South Dakota faces serious issues with violence. With a violent crime rate that overshadows 7 other states at 501 incidents per 100,000 people, the story here isn't just about numbers, it's about real lives affected every day by criminal activity. Number 9. South Carolina. South Carolina stands out for not-so-great reasons. It ranks 5th in the U.S. for violent crime, with 488 incidents per 100,000 people. The state saw its murder rate climb by 0.89% from 2020 to 2021, the highest since 1991. Sumter County alone reported about 1 violent crime each day in 2018. Given these stats, South Carolina is often seen as a more dangerous place compared to other states. Its rates of violent and dangerous crimes are higher than many places across the country. This makes it one of the top 10 states you might want to be extra careful in due to the high levels of criminal activities. Number 8. Missouri. Missouri stands out for its high violent crime rate. FBI stats show this state leads in violence, nearly 21% above the national level. It's shocking but true, Missouri beats 42 other states with its crime figures. 3 cities here rank within the U.S.'s top 10 for most violence. In 2022, Missouri's violent crime rate hit 448 per 100,000 people. This place has more than just alarming numbers, it's a call to action for change and improvement on many levels. Moving further takes us to Louisiana, where things look a bit different yet equally concerning. Number 7. Louisiana. Louisiana has some big problems with crime. It's ranked as having the most murders per person and is really high up there for assaults too. In 2021, this state saw over 26,000 violent crimes. That's a lot. For every 100,000 people living in Louisiana, about 564 faced violent crimes. This makes it the place with the highest rate of these bad things happening in the whole country. This state also finds itself at number 4 among states where you're more likely to run into trouble. Whether it's getting stolen from or worse, Louisiana's overall crime numbers are pretty concerning. Places like New Orleans only add to why many say it's not very safe here. Next on our list is Arizona. Let's see how they compare. Number 6. Arizona. Arizona sees a lot of crime, with 474 violent crimes for every 100,000 people. This puts it in the top spots for the highest crime rates across the U.S. People there deal with murder, robbery, burglary, and theft quite a bit. In fact, Arizona is considered one of the most dangerous states. Some other downsides of living in Arizona includes extreme summer heat, dry desert climate, limited public transportation, and potentially dangerous wildlife encounters with scorpions, rattlesnakes, and other desert creatures. The state also stands out for property crimes and car thefts. With all these issues, folks are often looking up how safe Arizona is, especially if they're thinking about moving there or going to school. Number 5. Arkansas. Moving from the Arizona, We head to Arkansas, known for its natural beauty and unfortunately, high crime rates. The FBI's statistics place Arkansas among the top states with alarming levels of violent and property crimes. Little Rock stands out with a staggering rate of 709 violent incidents per 100,000 people. In 2021, this state found itself holding the sixth spot in terms of violence with a rate of 472 events per 100,000 individuals. A study put Arkansas at number 4 for violent offenses across America. It's a bit of a puzzle because this state has also been on lists for both high and low crime rates over time. Ranked at number 45 based on various metrics including safety, it paints a complex picture. From bustling Little Rock neighborhoods to quiet rural areas, criminal acts like theft and assault keep communities on edge while pushing leaders to seek better justice reforms. Number 4. Tennessee. Switching from Arkansas to Tennessee, the crime scenario takes an intense turn. Tennessee stands out with a violent crime rate that tops the chart in the South. The state reported 673 incidents for every 100,000 people. This high number places it among the most dangerous states in the U.S. In addition to violent crimes, property crimes also soar high here. With over 2,507 instances per 100,000 folks as of 2020, it's clear why concerns about safety are on everyone's mind. Despite these challenges, Tennessee has its mix of bright spots and shadows, holding rank number 24 based on various metrics that measure the quality of life among all U.S. states. Number 3. New Mexico. Moving to the next state, we find New Mexico leading the list in crime rates across the U.S. This state has seen its fair share of challenges, with a high number of violent crimes such as murder and rape putting it in the spotlight. Despite a decrease in violent crime by about 5% from 2021 to 2022, according to the FBI, New Mexico's troubles are far from over. Its cities rank among those with the most alarming numbers nationwide. The situation is stark. New Mexico finds itself grappling with issues that make it a central point for discussions on safety and law enforcement strategies. The National Incident-Based Reporting System, NIBRS, and Uniform Crime Reporting, UCR, program keep tabs on these figures, showing where improvements are needed or progress is made. As New Mexicans work towards better days, their state remains emblematic of broader national struggles against crime. Number 2. Alaska. Alaska has one of the highest violent crime rates in the U.S., hitting 867 incidents for every 100,000 people. This state sees more than its fair share of serious crimes, from murder to arson. Indeed, Alaska's overall crime rates may have dipped slightly, but don't be fooled. Murder has spiked by a shocking 67%, and cases of arson shot up over 40% between 2021 and 2023. What makes this even more concerning is that Alaska tops all other states with a combined violent and property crime rate like no other. Despite some improvement in overall crime numbers, particular types of violent offenses are bucking the trend and getting worse. With an astounding rate of 838 violent incidents per 100,000 folks, it's clear that Alaska is grappling with significant safety challenges. The jump in specific crimes such as homicide points to deeper issues at play within the state's criminal justice system and society at large. Number 1. District of Columbia. With 999.8 crimes committed against every 100,000 residents, the District of Columbia has the highest crime rate in the whole country. The Metropolitan Police Department reports a 14% rise in homicides, a 24% increase in robberies, an 8% increase in burglaries, and a 4% increase in motor vehicle theft from 2021 to 2022. Washington, D.C. has a diverse economy with many employment opportunities in government, healthcare, education, finance, and technology. As the nation's capital, the government is the largest employer in the city, offering positions in policymaking and public service. Unfortunately, due to the high crime rating, people are not very keen to live here or move their family to the state. Conclusion. We saw which states have the most crime. Violent and property crimes were our focus. The list had D.C., Alaska, New Mexico, and 8 others. Over time, some places get safer or more dangerous. Knowing this helps us stay aware and safe. Let's all work towards making every state a better place for everyone. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, Click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite states among the top 10 US states with the highest crime rates in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.